Stop transcription. Okay. So hopefully we're recording now and we're live. Again, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday, September 5. Welcome to our synchronous meeting of the week. And yeah, as you can see, our topic for this meeting is all about culture. Okay, so ilan na tayo? We have Vincel, we have Beetle Ann, we have Thyrene, we have Sean, we have Joshua, we have Jamela, we have Sean, we have Irish, Trisha, Miss Faye, Miss Antoinette, Jaya, um, nasira yung arrangement, wait lang. We have Joseph Raphael, we also have Miss, si Trix, um, Rave, JC, Jeremy. So far, we are 17. Let's just wait for a few more para at least hindi na tayo babalik. How was your weekend, guys and gals? Parang ano naman, parang pinagkaitan naman kayo ng tadhana. How was your weekend, Beetle Ann?
Sir?
Kamusta ang
Sir,
weekend?
sir, parang wala lang po.
Dumaan lang ba?
Yes, sir, kasi may Saturday class po kami and then Sunday po is nakalaan na po for Simba. So, parang wala din pong pahinga, sir.
Saturday? What's your Saturday class?
Ay, Saturday class po. May
Anong
Saturday
Saturday?
class po kasi kami, sir.
Kaya nga, anong subject nga?
Ha? Ha?
Anong subject?
Chemistry po.
Lutang tong tao ito. Sana okay ka lang. Ito lagi may chemistry last Saturday. Too bad. Siyempre, that is for people who go to church on a Sunday, 'di ba? Talagang hindi yun talaga na-appreciate yung weekend. But nonetheless, it's a good thing then that you get to go to church, 'di ba? Unlike some people like me who never go to church. Okay, let's hear it from dito na ba si Sam? Ayun, Miss
Sir,
Beadle, how was your weekend naman? Kung kay Ann, parang dumaan lang, how was yours?
ang pumikit lang. Parang pumikit lang po, sir.
Parang
Weekend na
napuwi
may
ka lang ta's
konting
Lunes na
gawain.
kaagad. Good thing guys, is that konting araw na lang weekend na ulit. Yun na lang din yung hinihintay ko, 'no. Pero yeah, 'di ba minsan nakakapagod talaga, minsan the only thing that you get to kahit papaano look forward to is the next weekend, 'di ba? Ako, I don't work on a Saturday pero siyempre I manage my people even on a Saturday. So pag may message sila, I have no choice but to respond. Pero wala akong klase so far naman. Pero yeah, alam mo yun, wala talagang break. Pero alam mo yun, last week wala tayong Monday class, 'di ba? That's why we had our Thursday synchronous remedial. Pero feeling ko okay na rin or unless siguro i-suspend or magkaroon ng holiday ng asynchronous, yun talaga sobrang sulit yun for you guys. You don't have to check our threads. You can answer the attendance, the asynchronous attendance on a later time, 'di ba? Parang walang ka-effort. At least holiday yun. You don't have to do anything. I don't post on a holiday naman eh. So, a topic thread lang pero you don't have to do anything on a holiday naman for me. Okay? Pero yun nga, parang lalo ako na-stress last week kasi hindi nga tayo pumasok ng Monday pero nag-Thursday naman tayo so parang nangarag din ako. Tapos pagdating ng Friday, boom. Lunes na agad? Ang bilis ng panahon. Pero yeah, you can take it on a positive note din na kalulunes pa lang, hindi pa tapos ang araw natin. In a matter of what? Isang 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 kurap lang ni Miss Sam, weekend na ulit, 'di ba? So yun na lang yung natin, silver lining ng buhay natin right now sa NU. How about others? Miss Shan, kay Miss Ann hindi worth or hindi nasulit. Kay Sam nakurap lang siya as in pumikit lang pagmulat niya, Lunes na agad. How about Miss Shan?
Parang ano po, 2 minutes lang.
Fast break ano?
Opo.
Yeah, oo nga. Talagang ano, unless you get to enjoy the day, sobrang talagang weekend lang talaga yung ilo-look for mo on a daily basis, 'di ba? Syempre some of you will have no jowa to ano, yung parang comfort zone nila or parang retreat nila, 'di ba? Tayo, yung iba dito eh school works lang ang kanilang parang mundo right now, and having school works na wala kayong rest or you didn't feel like you've rested, talagang walang ano, walang silver lining yan. Talagang ano lang, parang restroom, um, pikit lang yung pahinga, then yeah, back to grinding talaga ang ano, ang drama ng mga persons dito. Okay, so guys, during your weekend, yun nga, Anne has mentioned na nag-church sila. Sam, what happened? Napikit ka pag mulat mo Lunes na agad. How did you spend your weekend? Fidel? Sam? Galawin mo yung
Ay,
baso.
sir.
Ayun, okay. Ikaw. Katulog.
Sir.
Napikit naman po si Sam. Guys, Lunes na ulit. Ibang linggo na.
Sorry.
Oh, how did you spend
Po.
your weekend?
Gumawa lang sir ng activities.
Ay, bakit? Anong activities yung atin? Yung video?
Hindi sir, tawag po kasi dito, 'pag Saturday po kasi, may class pa po kami
Mm,
tapos
mm.
gagawa ng lab reports, ganyan. Tapos 'pag ano, Sunday kapag may mga natira pa po, yun na.
Yung mga latak
Mga
ng ano, latak ng
opo,
ng week, doon mo
yes.
tinatapos.
Opo,
Oh.
opo. 'Di nga po ako nakauwi ng Taguig kasi maulan din ata.
And
Maulan din
oh
po
yeah,
dun.
sobrang maulan lakas.
Opo.
Technically si Henry na yun eh, bagyo na yun eh. Pero yeah. Tingnan nyo, Sam, you're living around NU right now?
Yes po, yes po.
Tapos 'di ba, Taguig lang yung uuwian dapat niya, hindi pa niya magawa dahil sobrang, well, other than the aforementioned bad weather, na natambakan pa siya ng trabaho na kinailangan niyang tapusin last Sunday, 'di ba? So yeah, kudos to Sam for being a diligent student. Pero yeah, 'di ba parang it's not the ideal kind of weekend activity talaga eh, no? Parang tinatapos niyo pa rin yun. Pero yeah, 'di ba? Again, um that shows Sam being responsible talaga. Kahit na labag sa loob niya kailangan niyang tapusin. Oh, lahat naman ng ginagawa natin labag sa loob natin. Going back, sino yung kanina natanong ko? Was that Shan? Shan? How was your ano ginawa mo ng weekend, ng Sunday?
Aside po sa tumingin sa kisame, ano po,
Ano?
ano po, hindi ko po alam sa dami ng gagawin, hindi ko pa alam kung ano yung uunahin kaya mas pinili ko pong tumingin muna sa kisame bago gumawa.
Napakakaawa-awang pangyayari naman. Okay. 'Di ba sa sobrang overwhelmed na sa hindi alam kung anong unahin, task, assignment ba or reporting ba, 'yun. Tumingin na lang sa kisame yung nagawa ni ano, ni Shan. But that's pero hindi pa rin siya comforting eh, 'di ba? Even if you did not do anything, nakatunganga ka lang diyan, the mere fact that deep down, it will haunt you na parang wala akong ginawa buong linggo, uy, parang gano'n. 'Di ba lalo kayong magkakaroon ng anxiety eh, 'di ba? Unlike kay Sam na parang tinapos na lang niya, pinagod na lang niya sarili niya at least tapos na. 'Pag ikaw wala kang ginawa, 'di ba parang lalo kang magi-guilty. Yep, hindi ka rin mapapahinga dun eh. 'Di ba kasi balisa ka, you don't know what you're doing or you know that you're not doing anything. 'Di ba parang ako yung anxiety level ko noon. Nasa kisame na talaga. Siguro yun yung tinitingnan ni ano, ni Sam, yung ni Shan, yung anxiety niya nasa kisame na. Napakalungkot
Nagbasa
ng
na
mga
lang po
pangyayari.
ako, sir, after.
Ha?
Nagbasa na lang po ng lesson.
Basta ng lesson. Ayun, ayun, advanced reading or recap na lang. Pero yeah, that's good na. Wait lang. Ang dami nyo palang message dito. Wait lang. Let me read. Nagsend na naman agad yung sa atin. Lagi napuputulan si Sean, si Convalicer. Kem, sobrang bilis ng pangyayari. Girl. Love it. Mag-inom pero gagawin activities. Ito, di ba? Yung kay Joshua maganda, mixing business with pleasure. Sana all nakainom habang gumagawa ng activities. Yeah. Tularan po natin lahat si Joshua. Paka-BI eh, no? Jam, bad Josh. Pili ko hindi. Nainggit lang. Nainggit lang si Jam. Grabe ka na Joshua, sabi ni Didan. Anyways, what we do on our weekends, for some people, they may have done some. Others, parang isang mata lang, biglang naglaho. This can be attributed to our different cultures. Ang culture ni Anne, mag-church. Diba? Church-goer sila or siya. Culture ni Sam, she has to finish every backlogs, every requirement na hindi niya natapos. Diba? With Shan, syempre, self-love muna. Isami muna titingnan bago magbasa-basa. Pero nonetheless, she went to reading her notes or reading her lectures naman. So yeah, tapos si Joshua nagiinom, di ba? Habang yung isa nagsisimba, yung isa nagiinom. Again, iba't iba ang kultura natin depending on this particular event in our week, which is weekend. Kami me and my wife went to our parents' place, which is just around the corner kasi ang lapit lang ng bahay nila sa amin. So we drove there and then yeah, we spent the afternoon there eating. Ilang beses yata kami kumain sa isang linggo. Oh, sa isang araw. Yun lang ginawa namin. That's basically it. Yan, eat to eat. EAT. Kasi yun yung culture namin. We love eating. Lahat kami matataba. So yeah, obvious. It will be obvious when you see us or on me on my social media. Pero yun, that is culture for us. Diba? Sobrang haba ng intro natin. Let's now go to our topic. Culture can be defined as language, norms, values, beliefs, and more that together form a people's way of life. So how we spend our weekend, our weekdays, it defines our culture. It shows our culture. It is a combination of elements that affect how people think, how we act, and how we own or what we own. At least naipas sa mga assignments. Yun nga, di ba? That's yung kay Joshua, it's the best of both worlds yun. May assignments ka na naipasa, lango ka pa, di ba? Again, you can have it better than that. Di ba? Tayo, iba naghihirap. Yung sa kanya, may hirap at sarap di ba? So, yeah, that's commendable talaga. This is me speaking na I've been to your place. I was a student. Actually, I've been a student for a long time. Dalawang beses akong nag-master's degree, isang doctorate degree, and syempre, my 4 years in college. So I really know how you feel. And syempre, again, just like any normal people here, I have been studious like Shan. Hindi, pero lumutang din yung utak ko muna. I've been studious like Sam. Yan. And then I was lutang like Shan naman na tipong kailangan ko muna mag-self-love bago ko masimulan. I think I've been to some nung elementary or high school with Anne when we frequented church or going to church dati. With Joshua, I've never tried drinking on a Sunday. Parang ang weird, ang weird lang para sa akin. Linggo. Saturday, I could have drank, or I think I drank on a Saturday or a Friday night. Pero never on a Sunday. Oo, kasi wala lang. Parang, kasi pag Sunday, feeling ko na my body and my mind is prepping for prepping for the Monday eh. Di ba? Parang wala ka na sa mood have fun or ako wala na ako sa mood mag-have fun nun eh. So again, these things, these events, how we spend it, tells us something about our culture, about our own society. So si Anne, very ano ba? Hindi ko naman sasabing holy, pero ano ba? Christ-like or Christian-like. Si Sam naman, si Beadle Sam naman, studious, 'di ba? So whether she got it on her own or she got it from her parents na sobrang diligent, sobrang studious sa pag-aaral, nagawa niya 'yun, 'di ba? Si Shan, siyempre, like any other normal people, magpapanik muna tayo, matutulala before we get to actually do our thing. And that's the end goal naman eh, to do our thing naman, di ba? It's not, minsan it's not the journey but the destination. Ending nun, nakapagtrabaho pa rin si Shan. Complain now, ngarag later. That's true. Pero minsan, alam niyo guys, sometimes it works. Ako, for my thesis or my thesis back in master's degree, kasi yung first master's ko was thesis. Yung second ko non-thesis, pero hindi ko pa rin tinapos, diba? Non-thesis na nga lang, hindi ko pa tinapos yung course ko. Pero yun nga, back when I was doing my thesis in my MA, petics talaga ako noon, sobrang petics ako noon. Tapos it was only a night before the submission. Tsaka ako siya ginawa. Tapos I was at in our office in Ortigas. Wala kaming computer sa bahay noon, nung time na yun. So I had to go there to write and to do my thesis. Ginawa ko siya isang buong gabi lang. Walang tulugan, tas may beer. Umiinom ako habang nagta-type. Yun. Pash-pash lang. Pero yeah, the art of procrastination. Thank you very much, Vincel. Oh. Tapos yan, I was able to graduate on time. Pero yun nga, again, it's not recommendable. Pero again, there are people that work or that functions like that. Okay? Some people function like Sam, some people function like Shan. Kami ni Shan pareho. Self-love muna. Tapos ngarag later, di ba? So again, iba-iba tayo. You cannot force someone with your own capacity eh. Di ba? Isasabi na, hindi, tiyaga mo lang yan. Minsan it's not that eh. Minsan we don't function like that. People don't function the same way, di ba? So again, even if you give tons of advice to other people, they won't work for them eh. So again, you just have to find which one works for you and then go with it, 'di ba? Katulad kay Shan, 'di ba? Talagang titingala muna. Titingin muna sa kawalan bago makasimula. Nonetheless, nakapagsimula siya. But we have people like Anne and Sam naman na very organized, 'di ba? They never break their schedule. Si Anne, tinatapos muna niya lahat bago mag-Sunday para church day or family day. Si Sam naman, may konting backlogs, tatapusin niya. Yun yung time na to finish them all. Diba? Sunday. So, again, may kanya-kanya tayong way to cope, way to function. Eh. Diba? Sana all organized. That's true. Okay. So, mabalik tayo. Culture is a combination of elements that affect how people think, how we act, and what we own. Ito ugali rin. Culture can be found through how we behave. Are we a fun-going type? Are we a studious, stern, strict, organized kind? Or tayo ba ay yung happy-go-lucky type na na student, na tao, na boyfriend, na girlfriend, na anak, 'di ba? Again, it may vary. We will change eventually as we grow older, as we embrace more culture, as we get to be influenced by other people, other people's culture, magbabago tayo. Pero originally, yun nga, how we act is a reflection of our society. It's a reflection of our society's specific culture. So ako, when I was young, I was just like Anne. Diba? Lagi kami nag-search dati. Tapos I got to the point na I was studious like Sam. Weekend, ginagawa ko yung mga assignments ko, ganun-ganun, kahit na um Supposedly, I should have been having fun. I should be relaxing, pero I was doing work, ba? And then I came to the point like Shan naman na parang stress muna ako, overthink muna ako before I start working, before I start functioning then. So again, nagbabago naman tayo, mag-evolve tayo, and later on, we will function depending on what works for us on that particular time naman. Lastly, what we own. The things that we have right now, the things that we spend money on, is a reflection of our culture then. I'll show you a photo of my stuff. Yeah, my stuff. Kung ano meron ako dito in front of me. I'll try to show it to you here on our chat box. Photos, boy, photos. Okay, yeah, I won't be doing the real time. Pero, sige, I'll do the real time na lang. Pasensya nyo na, hindi ako nakapagligpit. Pero this is what I'm working on right now. Yan. Showcase by our screen for the distance. And then I'll turn on my MS Teams on my phone and share it with you. Anong kinalaman nun? We'll get to that later. Sorry, haba ng intro para doon sa topic natin eh. Ba't may recording kagad tayo? Ay, may. Wrong section. 1 to 3 pa. Ay, ano yun? 11 to 1 pala yun. Nalipat ako. O, naligaw ako ng lindas. Pasensya na. Yan. Here we are. This is the exact look of my desktop right now. Syempre, with you guys on my screen. Yan. And then, as you can see from the other mess in front of my table, I have a lot. I have a mechanical keyboard, a vertical mouse, my iPad, and then another screen. My wireless remote control for my server, my key light na not working right now because I didn't turn on my camera right now. I'm sorry. My webcam, my laptop on the right, my sound card on the left. So, yeah, aesthetic ba yan? Hindi, I don't mean to be aesthetic. I just want to be functional. Everything here on my desk functions the way I want them to be. Yun lang. Pero it's not really supposed to be. Alam ka agad ni Vincel. It's RK61. I wanted the RK71 kasi parang nabibitin na ako sa liit. Nami-miss kasi I'm using a Mac, so gusto ko may may number keys na or at least may function keys sa kanan. Pero yeah, galing ang bilis na mata ni Vincel. So yeah, this is me or these are my gear on a normal basis when we have a class, when I'm talking or meeting with my faculty members. Ito yung gear ko lagi sa harapan ko. Why? Because syempre I do podcasts on the side. I do web design and blogging on the side then. And also I was in the media and advertising and understanding advertising industry before teaching sa NU. So yung media aspect like yung editing, audio engineering, um tapos yung mga ibang gears ko dito is because of my background as someone who's into media stuff like podcasting, radio, video editing. So yun yung background ko kasi, and that's the culture that I had before I started teaching in NU, diba? Sinampal na naman ako ng kahirapan. Adik. Hindi ganun. I haven't tried that RKG68. Yan. Pero yun nga. That's because of me. And I'm really old. I'm more than twice your age. I think I'm the same age as your parents right now. Oh, parang ganon. Red switch, maganda red switch. Pero hindi, ano bang gamit ko? I think I want brown. Ayoko yung tok-tok. Yun. Pero yun nga, going back, it's because of my background in my other industry other than teaching. Hence, the need for this setup here. And also, syempre, I came from the time na wala pang social media, hindi pa fully powerful ang internet. I am I am part of the generation that can work, that can live, that can function without the internet. And at the same time, I am also the kind na I can work with the internet. I can work with technology, social media. So, in between, gitna ako. Gitna kami. So, yun, medyo balance of both worlds kami. I'm I'm I can consider myself techie, and at the same time I can consider myself parang old school. I can do it old school. I can teach in front of the class without any PowerPoint presentation or whatnot. Ganon. But that's because that's my generation. Okay? So tayo iba-iba rin tayo. If possible guys, whether you're sitting down, lying around, hanging upside down, if possible, take a photo of what's in front of you right now and then show it on our chat box para malaman natin kung what we are or what you're around with. What stuff are you is parang surrounding you. 18 ka pala. Wag. But how old are you guys, man? You're 21, I think. Diba? 21, 20, something something. Pa. Pero yun nga, i-post nyo sa chat box natin yung 20 lang po, sir. Okay, fine. Diba? Almost twice your age na ako. Almost lang. So yun, post it on your chat, on our chat box so we can determine, yeah. And you can probably tell us then why you have those, diba? If you're standing for some K-pop idols, if you have a lot of musical celebrities or performers on your walls as posters or whatnot. Yeah, it will tell us something about us. Okay, ayan, we have kay Sam. Oh, di ba? Um, right smack at the middle, may desk light siya. She has a lot of parang visual aids in front of her sa wall. May anatomy book pa siya dito, may anatomy physiology book siya dito. And then a simple laptop, 'di ba? Pero again, the main anong tawag dito? Centerfold of her photo right now are yun nga, school stuff eh. Talagang makikita niyo yung how diligent Miss Sam is with or Bidol Sam is with her studies. Ayan talaga, dito talaga tayo mangarag, di ba? Dito tayo makukonsensya pag mga ganitong classmates kay Ann. Ay, kay Sam. Sorry. Pagandahan ba ng background niya? Hindi pagandahan to rave. Ayan, who's this? Kay Bidol Ann naman. Oh, may speaker pa, di ba? Tapos may iPad 10 inches. So that's basically the same size as mine. Kaya alam ko. Pink, pink wired mouse. 'Di ba? Taray lang. And then syempre school supplies or office supplies at the far end. Pens, highlighters, whatnot. What are these? Different pens pa and highlighters. Matataba naman. Ito mukhang nag-ano to eh. Mukhang si Ann may time mag-ano to eh. Yung mga parang what's on my desk sa ano, sa sa Facebook or sa what do you call that? Sa YouTube. Yeah, puro mga Muji inspired na ano eh. Acrylic na plastic containers eh. Paano kami wala dito sa walang ilaw ngayon? Ay di, ano, picture ka madilim lang. Okay lang yung trick siya. Ang lakas ng ulan, sir. Yeah, that's true. Ay, Joshua, labag mo na yung sa'yo. Si Trisha rin, daming daldal, hindi pa naglalapag. Yeah, sa TikTok, yeah, I saw some although I don't have TikTok, pero yeah, makikita ko yung mga contents ng mga ganyan. Mga parang pang-aesthetic, yet functional pa rin naman, di ba? F2F nasa akin na po. Si Joshua po guys, tirador ng ballpen. Panalangin niyo po na wag tayong mag-face to face at kundi wala na kayong ballpen. Oh, yan kay Shan. Oh, ito kay Shan, di mo I will always, hindi naman always, I will really wonder bakit tumutunga nga si Shan kung ganyan kaganda yung setup niya, di ba? Ito, RGB all the way. Di ba? Tingnan mo, may RGB yung desk mat niya, may RGB yung external keyboard niya. That is 71% eJazz. eJazz to? Tama ba? eJazz. And then Logitech na wired mouse. Tapos 'di ba ano? ROG? ROG na laptop, di ba? Yun eh, ba't naririnig ko yung konsensya ko? Who's that? Konsensya ko. Kinukonsensya na ba ako? Wait lang, ganda naman ang setup. Ganda ng setup niya, no? Maganda yung setup ni Sean. To think, tumutunga nga pa yan ha, bago magtrabaho. Yung kay Jam, wow, di ba ito? Red. And then may ano pa siya. May tinge of red pa na lighting, di ba? Tapos syempre, Muji inspired na pencil organizer din. Tapos, wait lang. Sino ba to? Si Jam? Jam, may iPad din on the side. Uy, team iPad pala tayo. That's nice. Talagang mahilig sa red. Walang kahilig-hilig sa red si Jam, guys. Red din yung taskbar niya eh. Ayos. Puro RGB. Well, if you're old like me, I won't be doing RGB anymore. Although my RK61 is RGB as well as my vertical mouse. Pero it's because I have no choice eh. Most good keyboards right now have RGB function naman, pero I don't mostly use it. Yeah. Kay Joshua ito. Crysis ba to? Ano to? Or anime lang, Josh? Oy, Dia Santa, magsalita ka. Ganda-ganda ng mic mo eh.
Anime, sir.
Ano yung wallpaper mo? Saan? Anime lang or game?
Anime. Wait lang, sir. To check.
Hentai ba yan? Hentai?
Hindi, sir. Anime ata to, sir. Di ko kilala ito eh.
Nung yung nagpo-wallpaper, di alam ko anong saan galing. Ito talaga. Wala, daig ang setup ni Joshua, daig ang setup ni Jam, ni Shan, and then ni Beadle and dito sa setup ni ano. Where's that? Nasobrahan ako. Setup ni Miss Danica. Miss Danica Joy's setup, chiclet keyboard na colored. Tapos, ayan, meron din siya Muji-inspired na organizer for markers and pens and whatnots. Pero, ang highlight talaga ng setup ni Miss Danica is the stick-o, the huge-ass stick-o bottle sa ano, sa, sa left side niya. Talaga. Yan, well, wait lang ah. Tatapatan ko yung stick-o ni Miss Danica with this one. Tatakpan. Yan. Okay, wait lang. Share this also to on our chat box. Mabagal mag-anong MS Teams. Bastos. Pero, well, she had me on that stick-o. I love stick-o kasi. Kaya sorry. Pero yun nga, mine are Skyflex and what's this? Presto Creams. Sorry. Na hindi ko naman nangunguya o nasusubo dahil daldal ako ng daldal. Pero yeah, stick-o, the best ano yan. The best snack for those in the go or having or during class. Yan, pwede yan. Sarap. Okay. Puro pagkain na yung nag-a-appear dito sa natin. Sa comment section. Okay. Ayan, Icebox. Ganda. Ano to? Anong game to? Wait lang. Oh. Is this, ito ba yung tinatawag na Valorant or not? Who's this? Trisha?
Opo, sir. Tara, laro na tayo, sir.
That's nice. Wala akong Valorant eh. Kasi, wala na akong Windows machine. I'm using, all Mac lang ako ngayon. Kaya, walang kwenta gaming dito. Pero yan, nakakamiss naman maglaro. Pero I don't do Valorant. The last game that I played was Fallout. Fallout, guys. Fallout ba yun? Wait lang, hindi Fallout na game yung parang Wipeout. Tama ba yun? The kind of, yung
Fall
before
Guys.
Fall Guys, yeah, that's it. Fall Guys and Among Us, yung last na binili ko sa Steam. And unfortunately, Fall Guys ata is free na yata ngayon, di ba? Parang pinagastos lang ako. Anyways.
Yes, sir. Just last.
Ano?
Discord trash daw kan. Sa Fall Guys.
Oo nga. Ayan, ito naman next who's this? Kay Combaliser. Oh, wow, dito kanin na talaga 'to, labanan dito, 'di ba? Pansit kanin, ano 'to, ano, from parang ano, parang anong tawag dito, Laureate meal na ng Chowking 'to, kumpleto, oh. May chicken, may pansit, may kanin, mashed potato pa ata 'tong nasa kaliwa. Wala na. Si happy birthday sa pamangkin ko. Sana all may birthday yan para ano, kumakain habang nagkaklase lang. That's nice. Gutom? Bad trip? Ba't tayo nagklase? Okay, wait lang. Siyan, tapos na. Ayan, we have Trisha. Ito pa isa. Ito, pancit canton with egg and then may kimchi pa on the sides. At may pepero pa sa dulo. Tapos nanonood pa siya ng ano, on her tablet. I think it's a tablet, Wait lang. That is what is entertainment production. Anong TV show to? And is this on ano? Ang laki ng play button eh. Is this on Netflix or ano, YouTube lang to?
Sa ano, sir, sa 123 movie, ayaw mag-open ng Netflix eh.
Bakit ayaw mag-play ng Netflix? Ba't ayaw mag-open?
Pinalitan yung password, sir.
Oh, that's sad. Oo. Away-away na yun pag ganun, nagkapalitan na ng password. Tanggalan mo ng wifi. Wait lang.
Sir, baka ako tanggalan ng wifi.
Sila rin ba yung nagmamanage ng wifi? Good luck sa'yo. Yeah, it's a great, during face-to-face, when I was still reporting in school, yan yung go-to food ko, pancit canton and then egg. Pero walang kimchi. And then afterwards, I'll go across the street, andun yung 7-Eleven. If you've been to NU, you'll know what I'm talking about. So may kanindila sa tapat ng 7-Eleven. I mostly eat there. Kasi yun. May betong kompleto to. Ito kay Marvin. Kay Miss Sinarao. 'Di ba? Kala mo nagtatrabaho talaga ng matino, oh. Puro books. May nurse's pocket guide. Meron pa siya textbook of medical churva nursing. Kala mo seryosong-seryoso. May keyboard and mouse pa, all white, ang taray. Pero yung laptop niya sarado talaga. Mukhang naka-phone lang tong taong to eh. Nananahimik si Miss Sinaraw ngayon. Patahimikin natin ang kanyang kalooban. Whose is this? Another Asus laptop. It's from Miss Antoinette. Ito, ayan, ano rin to. Ito puro ano to? What do you call that? Are those books or DVDs ng K-pop niya? K-pop idols niya? Miss Antoinette?
Sir, K-pop
Even-
album po.
Ayun, yung K-pop album. Kasi alam ko kasi, I mean, wala ako nun, pero I've seen a lot of students with that, yung parang collection nila. Again, guys, on finals, take the opportunity to feature your collections, your collectibles, whether they are K-pop merch, your comic book collection, your shoes collection, or whatnot, or gadget collection. I-feature natin yan sa performance task natin sa finals, don't worry. Ganda. Parang naka-ano na siya, parang naka-shelf lang siya na parang libro. Hindi mo din-display like yung parang yung front cover niya.
Hindi po. Baka po kasi masira yung ano niya. Tsaka po manakaw.
But dorm ka ba?
Ano po?
Naka-dorm ka ba or ano?
Hindi po. Nasa ano po? Pampanga. Sa ano po? Parents ko po.
Bakit mananakaw kung bahay naman ng parents mo? Nanakawin ba ng mom mo?
Yung hindi po. Yung pamangkin ko po.
Hoy, talaga? K-pop din?
Yes po.
K-popper din yung yung pamangkin mo?
Yes po.
Bata pa yung bata?
Opo. 10 years old po.
Oo, baka mapakailaman. Tama lang yan. Sige. Ingat. Mahal yan. I know it's expensive. Even yung mga class A or yung mga premium copy, it's still very expensive. So, I think the collection that you have here is original. So, yeah, baka makapatay ka pag nawala yan. Wag naman sana. Thank you, Miss Antoinette. Kasi ako, pakakapatay ko pag ganun karami yung gastos mo, tapos biglang nanakawin or masisira. Okay, next we have kay Miss Faye. RGB keyboard, syempre white. Maganda nga sana yung white keyboard no? Kasi mas lutang yung RGB. Wala lang, I'm not into RGB pero ang ganda dyan tingnan over a black keyboard. Wala lang, natuwa lang ako. And then, I don't know what brand, pero yeah, it's RGB. Tapos yung mouse niya mukhang Logitech na na mouse, wired mouse. On the left side, parang galing sa kagubatan. Puro wires on the left. Walang hilig sa cable management ito, Joshua, no? Si Faye. De joke lang, Faye. Pero yan,
Ako,
ayan.
sir?
Walang cable management sa katawan si Faye. Ah,
Wala, sir.
pero 'di ba? Daig ako nito. Naka RGB desk mat pa, 'di ba? That's cool. And
Naka-pull sa
then
keyboard, white.
oo nga. And then I think this is an iPad. I know I think a Samsung Galaxy tablet ata to. I think yung may wallpaper ng anime rin. Akin na pala to, yung may Presto Creams pati Skyflake, sorry. Ayan, kay Miss Jam. Ay, classic Polvoron. Miss Jam, are you with us right now?
Yes, sir.
Kain ka nga tapos sipol ka. Kahit hindi mo na kailangan i-on yung camera mo.
Ano, sir?
Ni-
Kakatutbrush ko lang po.
Ha?
Kakatutbrush ko lang.
Wala akong pake. Sige, kain ka tapos sipol ka tapos exempted ka na sa PT1. Game.
Hindi ko magagawa yun, sir.
Ba yan? Grabe. Sayang yun. Exempted ka na sana. Walang ka-effort na dapat yun. Oh, sige, hindi lang ikaw, pati yung partner mo magiging exempted din. Ayaw pa rin.
Where?
Walang tiwala sa akin tong batang to. Sino ba partner nito? May partner ka na ba? Wala pa.
Meron, sir.
Sino?
Si Trisha.
Si Trisha?
Opo.
Trisha, hindi mo,
Kami.
ayaw mong i-support si
Jam,
si
sige
Jam?
na. Pero wala na tayong gawin.
Kakain ka na naman ng isang pulburon, tapos sisipol ka. Oo.
Tayo.
Pero dapat naka-on yung mic para
Kaya
marinig
mo
namin
yan,
yung
Jam,
sipol.
para perfect na tayo.
Sir, alam mo, hindi ako makakasipol doon.
Bakit?
Ginawa ko na yun, sir, eh.
Fine. Fine.
Hindi,
Wala,
joke
Trisha.
lang,
Ayaw
joke.
talaga eh.
Pero i-reveal niya yan. Wait ka lang.
Ina-expose ako ni Shan. Hindi yan totoo, sir.
Okay. Balik tayo. Meron pa ba nag-upload ng bago or was Jam our last photo? Meron pa. Wait lang. Dami pa pala, sorry. So, si Jam may polvoron. Ito, may pagkain din to. Kung may birthday. May birthday yan din kina Kumbali, sir. Kumbali, sir.
Sir, isang tao lang po.
Siya ba yung kanina? Siya yung kanina. Oo, yung pancit and parang potato something and then chicken and then rice. Kasi
Ako yun, sir.
dinagdagan
lang ng pagkain.
nagdampot pa ng pagkain. Kapal ng mukha. Meron na siyang sliced bread and then may pizza slice pa siya. This is a spinach, di ba? What do you call this? Ano tawag dito? Yung uso ngayon, yung
sir.
may spinach na parang covered with cheese. Ayan, sarap siya. Okay, kapal ng mukha. Last, kay Mr. Tobias. Okay, Tobias. Hindi na talaga pag Tobias. Very Western. Okay. Kay Jeremy, yes, yeah, it's actually a monitor pala. Meron siyang Sky Cable, I think. May TV box, kaliwa. And then the router on the right, laptop screen. Naka naka-push sa TV monitor yung ano, sa TV niyo yung ano. TV ba to? Yeah,
Yes po.
Sony eh. Naka-push sa TV yung screen ng ano niya, ng laptop. And then yung isang parang pinagkaitan ng ano ng pagmamahal na iPad. Parang binalibag lang dun eh. Sorry. Binalibag lang yung iPad dun sa ano, sa tabi ng desk ng laptop niya. And then a lot of extension cord or extension outlet Napakarami nun What are these? May gel. Nagje-gel pa ba si Jeremy? Hindi na lumalabas na sa bahay ito. Ba't nagje-gel? Pre.
Ano po yan, sir, yung pangpahid po sa ano, muscles.
Ba't meron ka nun?
Sir, nag-ano po ako, muscle sore po.
Ay talaga? Seryoso? Ay oo nga pala kasi ikaw yung nagsa-cycling. Tama ba? Ano? Yung more on sports.
Hindi na po masyado, sir.
Pero
Pero-
still, ikaw yun, di ba? Yung nag-switch
Opo.
from one sport to another. Talaga? Kahit nag-stop ka na? Or siguro kaya nagmamuscle sore kasi hindi ka na
Nag-gym
active.
po.
What?
Nag-gym po, sir.
Nag-gym ka naman. Tinan mo. Nahinto nga sa sports. Gym naman ang gym. Okay. That's great. Wait lang. Ano pa ba yung pwedeng kalikutin sa lamesa mo? Meron po siyang highlighter. The typical highlighters. Ano to? Chani ba to? Ano? Gunting. Ano yung gunting mo? Ang liit. Para saan yung gunting na ganyan kaliit?
Sir, gunting po to ng ano, sa dental scissors po.
Ba't meron ka niyan?
Inuwi lang po nila mama.
Okay. Hindi ko alam kung ba't nasa harapan mo. Sige. Salamat na lang. Okay. Sige. Is that it? Ayun, wait lang. Last. That is from Tanya. Tanya. Sorry, if I
Tanya
asked this
po.
before. Tanya, tama. Sorry. Okay. With Tanya, naman, girl, asan yung hampas lupa dun sa Predator na laptop? Wala namang hampas lupa sa sa setup mo. Wala lang pagkain sa harapan mo, pero there's nothing hampas lupa about your photo eh. Ganda ng keyboard, bad trip oh. Diba? Joshua, nakikita mo yung keyboard ni Tanya? Angas. Tapos tinan mo, 144 Hz po.
Grabing hampas lupa yan, sir.
Oo nga, hampas lupa lang daw siya eh. Paano pa kaya tayo, di ba? Okay, sorry, I forgot. That is from Vincel naman. Ito yung setup ko dati, Vincel. Nung naka-Dell laptop ako dati, medyo naka-wide open yung laptop. Pero I have a separate keyboard pa rin. Ano yun? Yeah, ano siya, what? Kikoran ba to? Vincel?
RK61 din po, sir.
Parang iba yung layout.
Same lang po.
Oo, kasi ako may function and control. Hindi, control pala yung left mo, yung right mo. Ko lang yun. Yeah. Ang ganda. Ikaw yung nagpalit ng keys.
Yes po.
Palitan mo rin yung akin. Tamad ako eh. Sorry. Oo, tatamad talaga ako magpalit ng keys ngayon eh. Meron akong nasa cart ko na na keycaps. Hindi ko mabili-bili kasi parang na-overwhelm na. Parang pag binili ko yung ubusan ng oras ko dito. Parang ganun. Anyways, yeah. Tas portrait mode na na Dell na monitor. That's nice. Ano to? Parang arcade? Yeah, arcade. Gandang shot. And that's yours, di ba? Picture mo lang to, yung arcade.
Ang alin po?
Ay, hindi, sorry. Tama. Kay Vincel, arcade. Yung wallpaper mo sa monitor. Kuha mo lang
Online.
yun sa arcade. Online to?
Apo online po, sir.
Ay, okay. Kala ko monitor. Kuha mo lang. Looks like a personally shot photo eh. Okay, meron pa ba? Last? Wala na. Okay, thank you guys for sending in your what's in front of you right now. Wait lang, basahin ko lang kay Vincel. Tig 200 nga lang keycaps. Oo nga, mura mo lang talaga yan. Kaya lang, effort. Send Shopee link. Ayan, post mo na, Vincel yung ano natin, yung pinagbilhan ng product lunch natin. Kay Robert, ba't parang di halata dyan yung libag sa keycaps mo? bastusan si ano, si Robert, oh. Nilinis ko na. Okay. Oo nga, no. Patingin tuloy ako sa ano ko, sa keyboard ko kung may libag. Anyways, so again, this is what we own. But sometimes even the need for function or a specific function natin like yun nga, yung pagiging yan yung high-end laptops ni na sino ba yung previous kong Predator na nakita? Was that from yan kay Tanya? Tas meron pang isang ROG naman. Kanina yung ROG? Forgot. Basta marami tayong nakitang laptops na magaganda. So it's not just about yan, what is lucrative or expensive, but rather they look for MSI. They look for a specific function, and sometimes the best there is from a gaming laptop talaga or gaming PC kasi andun na lahat eh. You can game on it, you can video render, you can edit audios or videos all together in one machine. Yan lang din. That's the reason why I bought my my M1 MacBook. Right after my Dell passed away, my Dell Inspiron. My Dell Inspiron is basically it's like an XPS for those people familiar with the Dell machines. Para siyang XPS pero makapal. It's an Inspiron 7472. It's just an 8 gig RAM pero it was bought way before uso pa yung 8 gig. Tapos lately lang siya namatay. Lumobo yung screen. Tapos ano siya, yung screen niya is parang edge to edge. Sobrang parang almost bezel-less na siya. Tapos nung medyo na-deads na siya, I had to buy an equally powerful laptop that has good battery. Yun lang ang problema with good machines. Waste lang kasi yung ano yung battery nila eh. I haven't touched an ROG or an MSI before. Pero alam ko kasi pag ang powerful ng machine, i3, i7, i9, ang baba ng battery. Minsan 3 hours max, ganun. Para sa mababa na yun. My Dell machine was back then 6 hours. So I needed something that has better battery. Nung binili ko to. So nung binili ko to, 'di ba? Tapos nag-pandemic, 'di ba? Hindi ko rin nagagamit. Odd battery. Lagi naka-plug sa hub. Pero the M1 can last for about a week on battery. So yun ang kinagandahan niya. Pero yun I can never game anymore. I cannot install my Steam client. Wala na. Pang work lang talaga siya. And also pang render ng videos and then audio ng photos, yun. Basically, yeah, it suits my need pa rin naman pero wala ng gaming. So yun, again that's me because I'm into media, yun, editing, creation. So ganun ako kasi, 'di ba? So same with my other gears. I record podcasts, so I need to have better audio. I don't have a good camera here. The camera that I've been using recently for our class was my iPhone, an old iPhone 11 Pro Max that I used. Pero I made it a dedicated webcam na lang. Tapos ngayon gamit ko mas lumang iPhone kasi nga wala na. Ayoko nang gamitin yung malaki. Mas gusto yung malilit na phones na lang ngayon because of old age. Old age shit. Pero yun nga. Again, this reflects our culture. It's not about the pagiging pulubi or whatnot. Pero it's more on what will go efficient for our needs, what will be useful and can maximize that we can maximize to the full potential na gears natin. So for some it can be as simple as a laptop, as simple as a tablet, di ba? Pero others yun nga, super setup na laptop setup or desktop setup. Again, it's what works for us eh. Diba? Yan, diba? Like kay Sam and then with their other classmates, meron sila nakapaskill sa walls nila, di ba? Because it's what they own and that's who they are din eh. So in a way, everything that we see in front of us right now, is a byproduct of our culture. Culture is essentially part of being human. No one is completely without it. But even if you say you are not influenced by anything, you still have an influence or you are still influenced. In fact, an individual can be part of many cultures and subcultures. For example, someone who lives in the Philippines can be a part of a national culture, Filipino, Pinoy culture natin. Pero we will also have distinct cultures by our municipality. Cultures from Rizal, cultures from the Korea. Korea. Bakit? Nandun tayong K-drama, di ba? Nakikinig din tayo sa K-pop, di ba? Cultures from Batangas, from Taguig, di ba? All of which will add up to who we are, how we act, and how we think right now. Okay? And then we have two kinds of cultures. We have material culture and non-material culture. Material culture includes all the physical things that people create. The things that we have that you see right in front of you, yan, andyan yan. We also have clothing, food, and architecture. Yun ang ilan sa mga examples ng material culture natin. Lahat ng nahawakan, every tangible object that will reflect our culture, it's called material culture. Gadgets natin, it's basically what we said a while ago. Clothes, the clothes we wear, and how we pick them. These are cultures then. Right now, my clothing's, my brands are H&M, Uniqlo, and what's the other one? Old Navy. These three brands ang binibili ko na lang right now just because, not because I am not because I'm parang brand conscious. I'm never brand conscious, but rather because these are the only brands that cater to my size. Yung pag bumili ako ng shirt na to, it may be big, pero it doesn't look big on me. Parang ganon. Hindi ako magmumukha stuffed toy. Magmumukha pa rin akong decente. So, yeah. I fall under these brands right now because of what is, I think, comfortable for me or looks good on me. Pero it's never about the brand for me. When I was thin, kapayatan days ko pa, I just buy my stuff from Bench, from Panshop, from Human, Jerbo, ganun lang. Pero yeah, it's never about how expensive the brand is. Whenever I buy some clothes. Okay. So yeah, syempre food. Food will easily reflect the kind of culture that we have. Just last night I was binge watching Best Food Show on YouTube. Tapos kinumpare niya yung biryani from India and biryani from Pakistan. 'Di ba? It's cool. 'Di ba? Kasi makikita mo yung differences ng kultura natin. Ayan, kultura nila pala. Like how we have here the different kinds of sisig. Siyempre with Pampanga, their sisig is the original. Tapos with every place Gilligan's, Jerry's Grill, kahit yung mga karindere sisig diyan will have their own different style, different signature of sisig. Iba may egg, may egg. Yung iba may egg, may iba may mayo. Iba both meron. Kasi iba parang kilawin yung style. Iba parang parang nilugaw, di ba? Again, we have different variations. Pero these variations reflect the kind of culture they come from. Ginaya nila ang sisig, they put their own touch. Yan, makikita niyo yung differences natin or differences ng bawat kultura, bawat lugar kung saan gumamit or nag-develop sila ng kani-kanilang sisig. Okay? Puro pagkain conversation natin, bad trip, no? If that is material culture, we'll now go to non-material culture. Non-material culture includes creations and abstract ideas that are not embodied in physical objects. Hindi po sila tangible, hindi nahawakan. They can only be observed with a good amount of time. These can be social rules, ethics, political beliefs, religious beliefs. Ito yung mga ilan sa mga non-material cultures that we have today. Okay? Non-material culture. My non-material culture is I'm not up for Duterte. I was not up for, sorry. I was not up for Duterte. I'm not up for BBM right now. Diba? Bottom line, I'm kakamping. Not because I have an elitist perspective, but rather because I teach humanities eh. Hindi dahil uso, hindi dahil yun yung yun yung choice ng karamihan, but rather as a humanities professor, I teach or we teach how to be better humans, di ba? And syempre, um, there's nothing to be proud of as a human being when you vote for or when you are up for either Duterte or Marcos. Syempre, iba, Duterte has parang bragged about killing people, bragged about the corruption, na he's all powerful in Davao. Actually, hindi lang siya, di ba? He's creating a dynasty, di ba? Same with Marcos, di ba? Again, yeah, his dad may be a war hero, pero di ba? After that, what was he? He was a dictator. He killed off people. For whatever reason, he killed off a lot of people, di ba? Even if I'm not around, I know, syempre, and I respect those people who have experienced those, di ba? Or relatives who experienced those, people who died, di ba? So, as a part or as my part being a humanities professor, syempre, I would want to have an ideal government, ideal person leading the government. So, that's why I'm kakamping, 'di ba? So, yun lang naman yung reason ko bakit ako kakamping. Again, nothing to hate on those people who believe in Marcos and BBM, pero that's just me because that's my culture as an educator and syempre as a media practitioner, 'di ba? Duterte was like Marcos, 'di ba? Or Ferdinand Marcos Sr. na nagpasara ng ng TV station, 'di ba? Kinontrol niya ang media and that goes against my culture as a media practitioner. So, in a way, as an educator, as a media practitioner, I can never go for either Duterte or BBM. Yun lang naman yun. Again, you will have your own. Again, I would respect that. Actually, I will try to respect that. I will try to respect if you have a different perspective. Pero again, that perspective will reflect your culture pa rin. If you were born, and I think that's the only reason why you're voting for these people. If you were born out of violence, if you're born out of corruption, then probably you will be voting for these people. Yun lang yung nakikitaan ko ng reason na matino. Kasi ganun ka rin. We have I have a social science professor before teaching history. Tapos he's a BBM. Tapos he was distorting facts. He's teaching history. Parang alam mo yun, the hypocrisy never ended. So that's why I had to let him go. Diba? So parang doon pa lang hindi ko na makitaan ng professionalism. Diba? Yeah, you can be a BBM pero you're a Marcos loyalist. Bakit? Kasi he's from Ilocos, 'di ba? And syempre, normal 'yun, 'di ba? Pero syempre to teach that with students or to teach that on his students, twisting around history just so maging ideal or maging pareho ng pananaw mo yung pananaw ng estudyante mo. That is a red flag for me. That's why I let the faculty go. Plus, nandaya rin siya eh. Yung bottom line ganun eh. Di ba talaga mandadaya talaga karamihan ng mga Marcos apologists eh, from whatever angle. Bad trip eh. Anyways, that's it. Again, yung belief ko about being camping is an example of non-material culture. My religion is agnostic. I'm agnostic. Bakit? Hindi ako atheist, pero I don't believe in one single religion. What does that mean? I appreciate and I respect different religions. That's why I'm agnostic. I tried out being an Iglesia ni Cristo. I tried out being Dating Daan. I tried out being a Muslim. Tapos syempre, I was born and raised as a Roman Catholic person. For the person. Diba? Pero yun nga, sa sobrang dami ko na try out, parang I just want to get the best out of them and remove the not so best, the not so good parts about those religion. Diba? So, yan, with yun, sa Catholicism, I stopped doing signs of the cross. Kasi yun yung turo sa ibang religion, di ba? I respect elders and syempre hindi naman kailangan magka-religion para respeto ng matanda. Pero yun nga, again, parang ako, as an agnostic, para akong chop suey ng lahat ng religion. Those good things about every religion na natutunan ko, I try to practice. Those bad things, wala. Syempre, yun nga, sa pagiging Muslim ko, I don't eat yung I don't eat karne or pork, parang ganon. Pero kumakain ako ng sisig kasi masarap ang sisig eh. I love sisig. I can talk about sisig all day. Pero yun nga, again, may mga things para may mga pinipili na lang ako na magaganda doon sa mga religion na yun. That's what I use right now. Pero yun, para akong religion neutral, ika nga, or unisex ako pagdating sa religion natin. Pero yeah, again, ang end point is I still believe in the higher being. I still believe in the eternal good, eternal greatness of man, and yun nga. Pero yun nga, yung mga specifics, yun yung medyo, medyo flexible ako doon. Okay. So, yan, non-material culture din siya, di ba? Yung religious beliefs natin. When we genuflect, as a Roman Catholic, nag-genuflect tayo, di ba? Signs of the cross, these are non-material cultures na maoobserbahan mo lang when you provide more time to observe people. What else? Yun, yung pagiging fun ninyo, pagiging pa-mysterious sad boy mo sa classroom. Those can be non-material culture. Bakit ka mysterious sad boy? Bakit ka demure-demuran? Then it can be a byproduct, or they can be a result of your culture at home or in your own society. If you're not living at home, of course. Sa apartment nyo, sa condo, sa compound na tinitira nyo, maaaring ganun kayo. So, na-acquire nyo lang siya. Acquired culture is still your culture pa rin kasi na-influencean ka na nun eh. Okay, so those are the two cultures that we have. Recap, again, culture can be viewed as the customs, arts, and social interactions of a particular nation, people, or other social group. Diba? As a nation, ano yung kultura natin? Filipinos are known to be hospitable. Pero kadalasan Philippines are also known to be scammers, ano ba? Thieves, ano ba? Non-educated or mal-educated. Yeah, those are bad things we are known for then. Yeah. So minsan people tend to be more careful when we are around. But that's sad. Yeah, marites. Diba? That's, chismoso kasi tayo by nature. Diba? So even if you are not, as a whole, ito yung kulturang Pilipino eh. Diba? You take the good things and the bad things at the same time. It can also be defined as an appreciation of the arts and human intellectual achievement. How we appreciate our TV shows, films, which movies we watch, we binge watch. Example yan. Diba? Mostly Western films ako, pero when in TV show, Asian ako. So, yeah. Bakit? Kasi that's how I grew up with. When I was young, I always watch $1 Million movies. It's the show during 11 p.m. In ABS-CBN dati. Well, hindi pa kayo pinapanganak nun. Doon lang ako nakakanood ng English films dati. Kasi laging balita yung pinapanood ng tatay ko. Pero pagdating ng 11 p.m. on a Monday, yun yung pinapanood ng dad ko. So I get to watch it then. Yeah, hanggang sa nahilig ako sa Western films. Okay? And syempre, nowadays with the advent of Korean influence, may ligaw sa K-drama. Mali ko manood ng K-drama ngayon. And that's why I am more fond of Asian cultures right now. Even the dishes, yan ang pinapanood ko ngayon, mga pagkain, pinapanood kong vlogs pala. Food vlogs. Thai, Korean, Japanese. Korean and Japanese, lagi naman ako nakakakain nun eh. Authentic or not, influence, I've been to Korea and Japan naman. So, alam ko yung authentic food. And then, syempre, sa Philippines, I would like to try it out again. Yung para ma-relieve or ma-rekindle ko yung memory ko of those food. Hinahanap ko yung mga food dito sa Pilipinas. And also, countries that I have never been to before, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia. Gusto kong makatry ng mga pagkain nandito sa Pilipinas. So, I guess that's how I appreciate Asian culture in general. Kasi gusto kong makakain nun. Filipino food, yeah, I have sisig, Bicol Express, kilawin. Yun yung mga pagkain na gusto ko lang dito. Pero otherwise, they are dishes not from NCR but out of NCR. Yeah, yun yung mas trip ko. Kasi yun yung may spice eh. So Bicol area, Pampanga area, yun yung mga trip kong mga pagkain, yun yung mas may lasa for me. Anyways, yun nga, ganun kasi ang culture, how we appreciate these things. Part siya ng kultura natin or part siya ng pagiging tao natin. In both views of culture, examples can provide a good way to get a quick understanding of culture. So, as long as you get to be inquisitive, observant, makikita niyo yung mga kultura ng friends, ng boyfriends nyo, ng parents nyo, and probably yourself. And sa tingin, malalaman nyo, what works for us? Bakit ka ganito? And what you should do if pangit yung ugali mo. And then you can probably make some adjustments, tweak some stuff, di ba? And you can be the ideal person you want to be. Kasi nga, inquisitive ka nga. Kasi nga, napag-aralan mo kung anong meron ka, what you're good at, ano yung positive traits mo. It's because of that. Okay. So, introduction pa lang yan. We have different topics or subtopics under culture. We have identifying the cultures around you. Kulturang sariling atin. These are panliligaw, pamamanhikan. These are street games that we play. Tumbang preso, patintero, tagu-taguan. Although may direct or may equivalent din naman sila sa ibang bansa. Tagu-taguan, we have hide and seek, di ba? Ang tumbang preso, ano ba yung tumbang preso sa sa ibang bansa? I forgot pero may tawag din doon kasi I've seen other kids outside the Philippines play similar games din eh. I forgot what term. Ang wala lang, Dr. Quack-Quack. I haven't seen a game abroad or online sa ibang bansa na Dr. Quack-Quack. Kung may translation or may equivalent. Wala akong nakikita. Patintero, parang meron eh. Parang based version or parang basta parang gano'n. Basta you will see similarities then of different childhood games or street games. Pero Dr. Quack-Quack, I've never seen or encountered something similar. Culture of diversity, dito papasok naman yung how our differences matter and how our differences affect other people. Sometimes our differences affect people negatively. Yung minsan offensive yung pagiging prangka natin. Pag ikaw ay Kapampangan, may natural na yabang ka, mayayabang mga Kapampangan, mayabang magsalita. Pag ikaw naman ay taga Batangas, smooth talker ka. Pag ikaw ay taga ano ba? Pag ikaw ay taga Tondo, gigiripuhan ka. De joke lang. Totoo ba yun? May taga Tondo ba dito? Sino nang gigiripo dito? Again, I'm just speaking out of yung typical generalization Pero yeah. Again, 'di ba? May kanya-kanyang diversity tayo. Some people can be a bit physical, 'di ba? Yung mga taga-Tondo, 'di ba? Konting lang dadaan sa sakitan, 'di ba? Pero that's true. I don't know lang about sa gigripuhan. Pero yun nga. Kapampangan, madaldal. Kasi dadaldaling ka nun. They will kill you out of kadaldalan. Wait lang, babasahin ko lang kay Tanya. Sabi po ng papa ko na laking Tondo daw, totoo daw po yung gigripuhan dati, ngayon konti na lang. O, diba? Ngayon, water purifier na lang siguro. Pero yeah, totoo daw yun. So again, that's coming from Tanya's dad. What else? Diba, mga ganung klase, yun yung diversity that you will have to take into consideration. Will it affect your relationship with others because of this difference? Because of you being having a different culture altogether. Diba? So ako, I'm actually an introvert. Introvert ako, palamura ako, pero I have to make some adjustments Kasi if not, then wala matututunan yung students sa akin. So, kailangan maging madaldal even if I'm an introvert. Also, what else? Ano pa nga ba? Tamad? Tamad ba ako? Yeah, I can be tamad. Oo, kultura ko yun. Kulturang tamad. Pero I have to work my ass off. Yun, I have lots of threads for you, preparations for you. Kasi I want to, yun, kahit paano, I want to provide, I want to give worth to, I want to give your money's worth or your parents' money's worth, di ba? Pero tamad talaga ako. I have to do a lot of preparations para hindi ako masyado magsipag. Para all I can do is talk, 'di ba? And yung pagiging talkative ko is an adjustment already, 'di ba? Grinipuhan ng magandang babae pero fake knife tapos nagkatingin and the rest is history. Ibang saksakan yata yung nagaganap sa kwento mo, Joshua. Ibang penetration ata yan, pre. Okay. Next is popular culture. Popular culture, ano yung uso? Even if you're in the Philippines, even if you're in the Philippines, the dominating culture right now is Korean culture, diba? From the samgyeopsals, from the eating of kimchi, diba? Kanina may kimchi, diba? Kahit pansit canton yung kinakain mo, nagki-kimchi ka, diba? It's a common cultural influence na ngayon kasi it's popular culture eh. Even Taylor Swift herself is standing for for K-pops, diba? Galing. Ano pa ba yung pop culture right now? Pop culture, iPhones. Diba? Sometimes we use Androids. Pero iPhones, even if it doesn't have anything, it just works eh. And that's popular culture. People buy iPhones out of convenience. Out of, yun, syempre, in expense of a more expensive price tag, ah. Pero if you're good with Android, then mas maraming features ng Android. Pero if you just want your phone to work, yan, you have to buy an iPhone. And that's popular. That concept is popular. Diba? My parents have always been using an iPhone. After Nokia days, nag-iPhone sila. And since then, yan, palit sila ng palit ng iPhone. Ako, I keep jumping back and forth. Android, then iPhone, then Android, then iPhone ulit. Because I just don't like iPhones. Yeah, that's why I'm using an iPhone XS right now. Kasi ayoko yung iPhone talaga, but I don't have any other phones with me right now. So iPhone XS lang ako. Yeah, software and security support iOS. So even my old iPhone XS has the latest firmware. Mm-hmm. Yun. So, di ba? Again, it's the culture eh. So if you're techie, then most likely you will be using Android. Kasi you will probably change phones every year. Kasi Android ka eh. Pero if you want dependability, most likely you're using an iPhone. Kasi yun nga, how long as this phone lasted, tagal na nitong XS na to, it was syempre during the time na bago pa lang yung iPhone XS. So that's why we got one. Tapos hanggang ngayon ginagamit ko pa rin. So yun, it's really something, di ba? Pero some people just use it because it's uso, di ba? Pero again, we cannot argue about that kasi talagang maaasahan mo talaga yung iOS. I'm not fanboying about the iOS. Ayoko nga yung iPhone eh. Kaya lang, wala eh. Talagang, till now, gumagana pa siya eh. So, might as well, di ba? Foreign culture. Ito naman yung foreign cultures that you haven't heard of, that you haven't tried out. Di ba? Pop culture. You can consider Korean culture as pop culture kasi uso siya. Not just here in the Philippines, in any other Asian countries, as well as in the Western countries, uso ang Korean culture. Diba? Americans know how to eat samgyeopsal na. Filipinos eat samgyeopsal even if they haven't been to Korea. Diba? Yung pagkain ng samgyup, natutunan pa namin yan from actual Koreans. And right now, those people who frequent samgyeopsals haven't been to Korea before, pero they are really good in cooking samgyeopsal. It's basically samgyeopsal is basically pork barbecue. That's it. That's what we call pork or samgyup, di ba? Pero you can consider foreign culture naman, cultures that you are not familiar with. Thai, Cambodian, Mexican, although kahit paano may hint of Spanish pa rin naman yun. So medyo similar. Even the peso, di ba? Mexican peso is basically the same. Pero ito yung mga culture na hindi kayo familiar. Cultures of the world. And syempre, cultures of other nation din or other national, other municipality. Hindi ako familiar sa kultura ng, kultura sa Mindanao. Even if I have been to a Muslim country, hindi ako familiar sa kultura na meron sa Mindanao. Kupal ba si... sorry, mali. Si Robin Padilla kasi, panira lang ng pagiging Muslim no? Pero yeah, ano ba? Wala akong masabi. I have lots of Muslim friends. I almost became a Muslim before. Pero, yun nga, the kinds of Robin Padilla put Mindanao, put Muslims in a bad light So, it's late in the evening. Anyways, sira na yung momentum ko dahil kay Robin. The last is corporate culture. This is what we call the rat race. Ito yung kultura na meron sa workplace natin. You won't be experiencing that right now. Pero when you start working, whether you're working for Asian Hospital, Makati Med, Medical City, or whatever hospital or clinics you will be working for in the future, you will have a corporate culture there. In NU, I try to instill the corporate culture na mababait ang mga empleyado ng NU. Even if most of our faculty members, most of our employees came from LaSalle, Ateneo, UP. Pero I would want to have or to retain the essence na NU people are nice people, good people. Diba? When you graduate, you will feel that they are friends. Ganun kasi dati ang NU dati. And even if syempre, we are under SM group of companies, pero gusto ko pa rin i-retain yung original sense or original feel ng NU or ma-retain sa paano. Diba? That's why I want my faculty members to be hindi naman nice, respectful na lang. Respectful as much as possible, to not be kahit paano blinded by money. Syempre, muna sa lahat, kailangan natin ng magpasweldo ng tama. But otherwise, I don't want faculty members to be greedy to an extent na nangungurakot sa estudyante, ganun, di ba? Dati uso yun Or if you haven't heard, hindi sa inyo pero it's a normal phenomenon. Dati nagpapa-photocopy si prof, di ba? May mga ganun-ganun. I've experienced that back in college, di ba? Papa-photocopy si prof pero para may markup na kagad yung Xerox copy namin dati. Xerox copy tawag namin before, but now syempre social, photocopy na lang, di ba? Pero yan, ganun kami dati. So yeah, that's basically the corporate culture that we had in UE when I was a student. Na-experience ko sa mga prof. Medyo mukhang pera. Kaya ngayon, ayaw ko ma-experience yan sa NU. Ayaw ko ma-experience sa mga students yan sa NU. Hence, I mostly ask students if ever may mga anomalya, they should tell me, at least. Di ba? Kung may magagawa ako doon. So yun, those are the things that we are to discuss supposedly. But we're almost out of time. Pero yun nga, yan. Culture sa sariling atin, mabilisan na to. Una sa lahat, games, street games, pagmamano, the different dishes. These are the cultures that you commonly see on a daily basis. Yan. Next is dating. Panliligaw. Unang panahon, or panahon ng mga Kastila, ang panliligaw is a lot different than before or than now. Ngayon, di ka na nga nanliligaw, nakakabuntis ka na, di ba? But dati, sisilahin mo lang, kailangan mo ng pakasalan kagad. That's how rigorous, that's how strict dating was back then. Yan. A man who had the courage to ask for a girl had to pass several tests. Di ba? Parang, nanliligaw, lalandi ka pa lang, dami mo ng test. First, he got to ask the permission of the girl's parents to visit their daughter. Once he was permitted, his formal visit was in full attendance of the older members of the family. Di ba? Kompleto pamilya kagad ng girl. Taray ng girl, di ba? Haba ng buhok. Kompleto dapat. The hardest test was how to convince the girl to say yes, because the woman plays hard to get or should play hard to get. You are expected, women, to play hard to get. She kept putting off her answer. Kahit nakating-kating na si ate girl, actually meron naman. Maria Clara arrived natin dati. Pero again, women can be open-minded then. But because culture permits it or does not permit it, kailangan nilang magpaka-demure. Okay? andun yung term na kailangan. They are expected to be demure. Respect sa nanlalamig ang nanlamig ang manliligaw. Okay, so RIP na lang, Jam. When the man finally succeeded, the girl was to be chaperoned during their date. Again, guys, dating pa lang to. Hindi pa namamanhikan si kuya dito. Okay? So you have to be extra patient and extra diligent to date a girl dati. Ngayon, di ba, guys can easily ghost a girl or ladies can ghost a guy equally naman. Pero yun nga, ganun kadali let go, mag-move on from one girl to another. Kasi wala nang ganun ka-effort. Unlike dati, sobrang ma-effort ang dating during the Spanish times, di ba? Marriage. Ito pamamanhikan naman to. Marriage is sacred to Filipinos. Till now pa rin naman. That's why, di ba, we don't have divorce yet. Ngayon, question ko, how many of you guys have experienced attending a wedding? Hopefully with someone close, yung kamag-anak, kapatid, or tita, ate, kuya. May kinasal ba dyan? Or may kinasal ba sa inyo? May naka-experience na ba yan? Matandang wedding? Kindly raise your hands. Ayan, we have Bea. Hello, Bea.
Hi, sir.
Bea, sinong kinasal?
Yung pinsan ko po,
Guy, girl,
dalawang
si pinsan?
beses po sila. Dalawang pinsan ko po.
Kala ko 2 beses kinasal. Putang ina. Paano? Okay. 2 pinsan. O, sige. Yung unang pinsan mo muna, is it a girl or a guy?
Girl po.
Saan kinasal?
Sa Tarlac po kasi yung province namin. So, sa Tarlac din po.
That's good. Church in Tarlac, ganon.
Yes po.
Tapos, saan ginanap yung reception?
Yung reception po, may event place po na nirent sila, ganun po. Tapos doon po yung reception namin.
Saan malapit yung reception? Sa guy o sa girl? Or
Sa bahay,
in
sa
between?
girl po, sa bahay po
Oo.
nung ate ko.
Kasi 'di ba, ngayon uso na yung events place. Even when I got married, we chose a particular events place to have our reception. Bakit? Kasi patay gutom lahat ng mga kamag-anak ko. Puro patay gutom sila. Kaya gusto namin mas malayo para sige, kung sino yung mga kapunta lang, yun lang yung kakain. Pero yung mga tipong patay gutom, hindi sila hindi sila kasama. Bad trick. Anyways, so 'di ba? Even till today, nakaka-count pa rin yan o na practice pa rin natin. Why? Because nasa second slide pala, sorry. Pero yun nga, up to the point na mag-honeymoon si girl and si guy, the girl is still sa poder, nyo, nasa poder pa rin sila ng magulang, 'di ba? Yun yung original na culture of marriage dati. Hanggang mag-honeymoon or before ng honeymoon, ang babae ay sa poder pa rin ng parents niya. Okay? Hanggang sa ma-hand off na siya sa guy for the honeymoon and then they will live their own lives. So yun yung typical, yun yung traditional na kultura natin dati. Wait lang, I think someone was raising their hand. Who was that? Wait lang I forgot. Hindi ko nakita masyado kung sino yun. I don't know if it's Miss Antoinette. Ikaw ba yun?
Hindi po, sir.
Ay, sorry. Who was that? Hindi naman si Chiki. Was that Denzel? Si Black yung buhok. Lahat kayo black ang buhok eh. Bad trip. Hindi ko na matandaan kung sino yung nagre-raise na hand kanina. Pasensya na. Taas na ulit yung kamay niyo pag gusto niyo magsalita. Sorry. Okay. Ay, at least si Joshua, ibang-iba yung profile picture ni Joshua kaya madaling tandaan eh. Pero for the ladies kasi, natakot. Ayun, si Jam, broken si Jam. Bakit Jam? Nag-ghost ba yung guy? Jam? Oy, Jam, magsalita ka.
Po, sir.
Ginost ka ba?
Hindi po.
Ano? Nanlamig daw ba si guy na nanliligaw sa'yo? O yung jowa mo nanlalamig na?
Ano po, sir, hindi. Kailangan niya lang daw ng time sa sarili niya.
Pero ng iba yan.
Omsim po.
Tama. Si Sam, may iba na yan. Yeah, that's true. Pero yeah, you can still give some credit to the guy din. Kasi, break na ba? Cool off lang or what?
Manliligaw po.
Manliligaw pa lang siya. Tapos most likely may iba na talaga yan. Okay. Ganun talaga. At least he has the balls to tell that, pero not straight to the point, pero in a way, subtle. Pero okay na rin. Kaysa naman sa, di ba, pinagsasabay-sabay, pangit yun. Bad yun. Sige, shot puno na lang daw, sabi ni Rochelle. Okay. Ipagpipray na lang. Joke lang. Pero yun nga. Di ba, ganun nga di ba? Dating pa lang, di ba? Hindi kasi pinaghihirapan. So, they can easily let go of that. Unlike before, di ba? Yung paniligaw pa lang, pagde-date pa lang, effort na di ba? Pamamanikan din, another series of processes. Di ba? So that pag the time na kasal na kayo, you will not, or magjowa na kayo, you will not even think of, doing those things, di ba? Or manlamig, or mag-ghost, di ba? Nausog. Tantado itong mga to, Anyways, di ba? Ganun nga. Yes, Trisha.
Sir,
Turn.
ask ko lang. Paano mo malalaman pag genuine na yung feelings ng tao sa'yo tapos 5 taong kanya na nililigawan?
Hindi. You won't be able to tell that, or ako, I won't be able to tell that. It's only ikaw lang makapagsabi. Kasi you know the culture of that person. Kasi again, iba-iba yung kulturang na-expose tayo. What may be normal for me may not be for you, and what be normal for you may not be normal for me, or vice versa, di ba? So ikaw lang makapagsabi if the person you're talking to or you're having a relationship is parang being like that, kung nagbabago ba or kung seryoso na sa'yo, ikaw lang makapagsabi talaga yan. Kaya minsan you have to be inquisitive sa mga jowa-jowaan nyo guys minsan. Kasi a lot of people can provide advices, pero it's only with yourself that you can justify if the person is really, really serious na or really falling in love na or not. Okay? Kayo lang talaga makapag. Ang tanong mo ba is ikaw if nade-develop ka na or that person is developing feelings for you?
Sir, matagal na po siyang may feelings for me, kaya 5 years na siya nanliligaw. Pero I'm not sure if January tuloy. Kung totoo talaga yung pinapakita niya or yung feelings na pagmamahal ganun, sir. I don't know.
There's only one way to find out, di ba? Be in a relationship. Yun lang naman. Yeah, that's basically what I can think of. Kasi, di ba? If it's true, then di ba? That's the best way. That's the best course of action to be with that person. Pero if it's not, then you will never really know if it's not unless you will start having an actual relationship na ba dun sa tao. So, yeah, you have to give it a go muna before you can really say. And plus, it's 5 years, Diba? I think naman okay naman na siya. Unless you can investigate, 'di ba? You can call si Anne, si Sam, mukhang magaling mag-investigate tong mga to. So maybe you can ask for their help and investigate kung kailangan, 'di ba? You can always do that naman. Hindi naman literally stalk the person, pero observe nyo lang naman kung the person is really true with their intention or not. Pero yeah, either investigate or observe or start a relationship na kagad, and then that's the time you can observe that person. Kasi if your friends pa lang, di ba, they will always provide you the best the best feet forward, di ba? It's only when you are in the actual relationship that you can tell if they are really feeling the same way talaga or feeling true to what they are saying. Si Ann daw po sir, baka gusto niyo interviewin. Bakit ko interviewin si
Sir,
Ann?
wala akong sinasabi, sir.
Sir, sige, interviewin mo si Anser.
Meron ba to si Ann? Ann, meron ka bang
Interview.
manliligaw?
Meron,
O,
sir.
tatanungin ko ba yung ate mo?
Aware naman siya, sir.
Lagot.
Tell us something about your your jowa or your suitor, whatnot.
Sir,
Taga
best
dito ba? Taga dito?
po.
Taga dito
Sir
sa,
lang po kayo. Sir lang kayo.
ano raw?
Taga-FEU, sir.
Taga FEU. Okay. Natanong ko taga FEU. I asked
Sir,
a student,
bagay sila, sir. Bagay sila.
bakit nagsisimba rin yung guy?
Bagay sila ni Bestie, sir.
Bagay
Bakit?
sila. For the
Nagsisim-
ship sila, sir.
Nagsisimba rin
Kaibigan
yung
po
guy?
namin sir ni Joshua.
Oh, si Nagreto. Kayo ni Joshua Nagreto sa kanya?
Ewan
Hindi,
po.
sir. Sa BSN.
Hindi alam mo.
Nagkita po sila sa museum.
Oh,
Sana
small world,
all.
short world. Small world.
Sana
Pero hindi kayo
all.
Nagreto,
Shot,
Sean?
shot.
Di po, pero nagkaka-chat na po kami lahat dati. Tapos ayun po, nag-meet up lang po.
Oh, shit.
Love at first
Fidel.
sight, sir. Oh
Oo
my
nga.
God.
Kailan pa ba yan? Kailan pa? Uy, Sean, kailan pa? Nanliligaw ba o naglalandian lang or what?
Ewan ko sir, siya na lang magsabi.
Status reveal-an.
Ay, unang nagbagsak dito. Sino ba yung nagsabi ito? Wait lang, sino ba yung ano?
Label check.
Wait lang Sino ba yung
Check the
nag-message?
label.
Sana all my label.
Si Sean, ikaw talaga siya nagsabi. Sean, hindi pa ba magjowa yung dalawa? O naglilikuan pa lang?
Look, siyan dapat sir magsasabi niyan.
Kung ituro-turo ko, tapos biglang papasa mo rin kay Ann.
Sir, tanong mo si
sumagot ka
Joshua,
na.
sir.
Si Dia Santa ba? Na Joshua?
Joshua, sir.
Teka lang, yung mga Joshua natin, isa lang ba? Isa lang pala. Pag-section pala yung marami Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Kailan pa ba yun?
Bakit po sir?
Kailan pa ba?
Na ano po?
Itong dalawa, si Ann, pati yung tropa nyo.
Ligawan po? Ligawan?
Anong pangalan? Oo.
Nagliligawan po? Nung
Oo?
ano sir? Tanda ko July 7 nung nagpinto art sila
Sakto. Wait lang. Pinto? Di kasama mo yung sister mo nun, Ann?
Yes,
Oo, sir.
Ang ina!
Kasama niya sir.
Ay, sana all, di ba, sir?
Kapal ng mukha.
Magkaibigan lang po talaga sila sir. Tapos pag-uwi na galing Pinto Arts, ayun na.
Yung ate niya may kasama may bitbit din nun di ba?
Ang buhay ko.
Di ba yung ate ni Ann, ano rin, may tropa rin kasama doon tapos iba na sila pag-uwi. Itong magkapatid na to. Oy, Ann, magseta ka.
Sir, bakit po?
Sir, paano naman po daw si Sam?
Tapusin muna natin si Ann. Ano na kayo? Anong status niyo na?
Sir, nananahimik po ako nito.
Oy, sisihin mo si Kumbali, sir. Siya yung ano. Oy, tatawa-tawa si Sam, tawa ka ng tawa. Ikaw yung next. Wala makapag Wala man lang conclusion tong mga to, corny. Sige, si Ann.
Sila na, sir.
Si Sam, ikaw na. Sam.
Sir.
Ano na? Ikaw, anong status nun sa inyo?
Ay, wala ako, sir.
Lulu. Sige.
Jam
Ikaw
na
nga.
lang po. Crush ko
Jam,
yan.
ikaw na lang mag-share kay yung about kay Sam. Mukhang secretive si pa-mysterious sad girl si
Sir.
Vidal
Ano yan, medyo broken last month yan, sir.
Ay, bakit?
Iniwan po ng taga-LU.
Yun yung
Ano, sir?
diskarte.
Hindi ready mag-commit.
Ay, yun. Okay. Siya pala yung kanina. Okay. Okay lang yan. Ano lang iba? At least, diba, instead of getting cheated on by a guy, talaga nag-disappear lang sa face of the earth. Okay na yun.
Nireject ako, sir, dun sa may garden, sa may...
Nireject ka? Ikaw yung nireject?
Hmm,
Paano nireject?
siya yung unang nanligaw. Pero, siya din yung unang nagsabi na hindi pa daw po siya ready.
Anong bullshit yun?
Sir, yung na.
Alam mo, dapat niregaluhan mo ng marble.
Bakit, sir?
Umpog mo. Anyways, so 'di ba ganun kasimple kasi it's without any ano any weight, walang timbang, walang bigat. Unlike dati nung talagang dumadaan sa boats na crime yung mga panliligaw, 'di ba? That's why it's difficult for others to to cheat on or to ghost people or actually wala pa namang ghosting dati. Pero 'di ba? Ngayon it's so easy kasi everything is instant eh, 'di ba? Yun nga, yung katulad ng isang tao diyan, katulad ni Ann, 'di ba? So, nagpinto lang tapos bigla sila nakagad sa pag-uwi, 'di ba? So
Hala sir, hindi naman kami naging nung pagkataas ng pinto art.
Whatever. Okay, 'di ba? So, ganun nga, medyo minsan it's kind of relaxed. Relaxed yung relationship. So, medyo relaxing din or parang chill din masyado yung going away or yung 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 pag-ghost nyo, 'di ba? So, wala masyadong weight, wala masyadong fear. Diba? Ngayon, yun na naiintindihan sarili nyo sa understanding ng sa Raulo. Pero yeah, diba? Tama naman sabi ni Jam, don't settle for less. It's not really about how long you have the guy court you. It's just about how well you know that person naman eventually. And syempre, you have to know yourself then, bottom line. So yun, learn the culture, learn their culture. Ano ba yung family background ng guy? Are they the kind na parang, ano yun? Um, yung yung magaling sa simula, I forgot the term eh. Kay Trisha nga 5 years diba? Merong magaling sa simula eh. Tapos biglang pagkain na, tapos biglang makikita na yung pangit na ugali, something like that. So again, you have to really know the person first before you enter the relationship. Or if not, just enter the relationship and try to look for try to be observant na lang. I'm not saying na parang enter the relationship just to see the faults of others. Hindi naman ganun. Pero kahit paano, you have to really know the person din. Lalo na if wala kayong ample time before you became a couple. Okay? So, yeah. That's it for for marriage and dating, and then art naman kasi I teach this sa art app, so hopefully hindi ko na i-discuss to, hopefully na-discuss na ng ibang teachers nyo or professors, so I'll be skipping this. Next is religion. So again, we have different religions, and the most dominating religion here in the Philippines is Catholicism or Christianity. Under Christianity, we have Roman Catholicism, Apostolic Catholic Church, INC, we have BIC or Aglipayan, we have Jesus Miracle Crusade, we have Church of God or Dating Daan. We also have Rizalism. May religion tayong Rizaleño dito. Not as Filipinos na nasa taga Rizal or Antipolo Rizal or Taytay Rizal, but someone who worships Jose Rizal. That is Rizalism. Diba? So it's mostly in Laguna. We also have Islam and Hinduism. And lastly is atheism and agnosticism. Dito ako nabibilang sa agnosticism. Sorry, nag-skip. Yan. So these are the major dominant religious beliefs or religion here in the Philippines right now. Or at least as of this moment. So baka mali natin mag-adjust. If you will notice guys, most successful, most better cities, better countries, first world country, global cities, they don't have religion. They have religion per se, pero hindi religious yung bansa. Korea, America, hindi sila super religious. Diba? Pero they are leading when it comes to economy, when it comes to culture. Diba? Tayo kasi religious tayo masyado. Hence, we are tied. Everything is tied in religion. How we vote, pinapagpa-suggest din. Di ba? Alam mo yung parang ganung crap. And sometimes, that's a bad thing. There are kinds of culture na minsan it's bad for us. Ito yung mga kultura na mamana natin or minana natin na dapat magbago. So yeah, just like how I picked good things about different religions that I've tried, I just choose which one is good for me. Diba? So ganun din dapat tayo with our own religion. Rizaleños, tamad, pero I try not to be tamad. Or at least I try to be functional before I become tamad. May moments na sobrang tamad ako eh. So dapat magsipag muna din. Kahit tamad ka, ready ka na, prepared ka na. So ganun ako. So that's why I know that Rizaleños minsan tamad. minsan may peak kami, may momentum. Kaya pag may momentum ako, sinisipagan ko na. Tapos pagka araw ng katamaran, tamad na ako all throughout. Ganyan. Diba? So, again, to avoid that, you have to pick good cultures that you can work with. And then, syempre, adjust do sa mga bad cultures that you are born with. Yan, yung katamaran, pagiging marites, di ba? O kaya, yung mga ghoster, di ba? If ghosting is a culture right now, yan, maaaring mamana rin natin yan. And eventually, you will not take relationships seriously. Kasi nga, pag tinamad ka na, manggo-ghost ka na lang, di ba? That's like what happened with other people that we know of here in this classroom. Parang gano'n, di ba? So, yeah. That's cultures around us. Beliefs. Ay, sabi na natin kanina yan. Traditions. We have lots of traditions. Minsan nasa kalendaryo, out of, marked as a regular holiday or special holiday. So we have Catholic celebrations, fiesta, Catholic celebrations. May mga Catholic celebrations natin. We have Christmas, we have, mga saints, di ba? Saint Pedro Calungsod or something like that. That's Catholic celebration. We have fiesta also. And fiestas are also by saints, di ba? We have also, Christmas celebrations, siyempre by Catholics naman to or Christians naman to. Holy Week, again, Catholic celebration pa rin ng Holy Week kasi hindi man nag-celebrate yun ba? Burials. Diba? Everything is technically Catholic or Christianity-based. All Saints din. Lahat yan, tradition nating mga Pilipino. And right now, because syempre, we are here in the Philippines where we have we have Muslims and we have Buddhists na rin, di ba? We also enjoy the privileges of other traditions like Ramadan, di ba? And like Chinese New Year, di ba? So from Buddhism and Hinduism, Muslims na experience or na enjoy natin, even if we are not Muslims, we are not Buddhists, di ba? So, yan, ito yung mga tradition natin. Some traditions very specific sa atin na yan. My family, my dad's side at least, lagi kami nagki-Christmas party every December. As in buong angkan niya. And right now, because siya na lang ang Katoliko, they don't call it Christmas party anymore. We just call it reunion. So, utang na loob, yearly ang reunion namin. Yung, alam mo yung nagkikita na sila on a daily basis. Tapos, magre-reunion pa. Anak ng toko, toxic, grabe. Umay sa kamag-anak. Yung mga kamag-anak na nilayo na nga namin yung reception namin dahil patay gutom sila. Tapos ngayon, yung reunion every year pa. Awit. Okay, so yeah, that's basically traditions. Yun, may sarili rin kayong tradisyon sa bahay nyo, sa compound nyo, sa community nyo. You have your own traditions naman that you uphold. Diba? So, yeah, ang tradition namin ng wife ko, we have our self-love day. Kunyari, with the grueling days of work or with work, meron kaming parang day off that we will pamper ourselves, diba? Our massage is once a month. Tapos yung food trips namin, almost every day. Almost, patay gutom din pala ako eh. No? Pero yan, almost every evening, diba? At the end of the day, we have to eat good food kasi parang you earned it eh, di ba? Because of the hard work you did all throughout the day, kailangan mo kumain na masarap. Para sa amin yun eh. So yan, yun yung mga traditions natin. Again, you will have your own, with your jowa or personally, you will have your own tradition. Meron kang sariling routine eh, di ba? Working out, it can be a tradition, di ba? If your family or you and your boyfriend will become too health conscious or figure conscious, you may have a health routine, di ba? That's tradition, di ba? So yun, iba-ibang tradition, iba-ibang kultura. Yan, and sometimes we can benefit from, depende pag nakakadawit tayo or nabibilong tayo sa mga society na ganun. Culture of diversity. Again, you have to be familiar with how different our culture or your culture is from other people. Okay? So again, yung pagiging palamura ko, I try to be careful about it kasi syempre may mga snowflake tayong mga estudyante, ma-offend, minsan si sir nagmumura, mga ganun, mga pack shit, mga snowflake nga, ika nga, na tipo na can be offended by anything. So I have to be careful with them. So kahit na palabra ako by nature, I have to be careful. So ganoon din tayo. You have to be kahit pa paano be sensitive lang about others' needs, others' behavior or others' culture. Community calendar. So again, makikita naman doon yung mga um, tradisyon or kultura ng iba't ibang iba-ibang baryo or municipality, 'di ba? Merong mga Pasig Day, 'di ba? May gano'n. Hindi naman natin na-appreciate 'yun kasi we're not from Pasig. 'Di ba? May Baguio Day, 'di ba? Mga gano'n. Wala tayo nun eh, kasi hindi tayo taga Baguio. Pero meron tayong ang community niyo may sariling event, may sariling kultura, 'di ba? Yun yung anong tawag dito? Yung patron saint namin or yung ano ba tawag doon? Yeah, yung simbahan sa amin, 'di ba? And it becomes or it's usually held during fiesta sa area namin sa Cainta, parang gano'n. So, yun yung mga specific diverse cultures that we should be familiar with. Mostly you guys are all familiar with San Juan Fiesta or Fiesta ng San Juan? Are you familiar with that? Yung laging nambabasa, you may have seen that or read that or watched that online or something. Pero dati talagang sobrang uso. Alam mo, pagdating mo na sa school, alam nila na dumaan ka ng San Juan kasi nga basa ka na. When I commute or when I used to commute as in jeep, lagi akong basa pagdating sa school. When I was still studying yata my first MA, basa ako lagi, di ba? Oo. So, ganun yung ano. Yan, again, you have to be careful. Kaya that's why pagdadaan, nagko-commute, nagbabas ako dati. Kahit na sobrang lapit na lang ng San Juan to Sampaloc kasi dati I worked around San Juan area. So, para hindi mabasa, nagbabas na ako kahit na sobrang lapit lang. Wala pang LRT nun. So, yun, that's the kind of adjustment that we should be doing for certain cultures like that na minsan makakaapekto sa atin, whether offensively or just downright inconveniently. Diba? What else? Culture of diversity, yan, commuting. Me and my wife, we were used to commuting. Mahilig kami mag-commute dati. I used to commute to go to her place sa Makati dati. Pero syempre, as time went on, as money went on, nasanay kami na mag-grab. That's our new culture now. Everything can be grabbed. Whenever we are to go to BGC or somewhere, we grab. If we want to eat na ayaw namin lumabas ng bahay, we grab pa rin. So it's a culture na. Again, certain things that you are mostly fond of right now can be considered cultures na yan. Sumbintik. Ano yung sumbintik sa kainta? Hindi ko alam yun. Baboy ba yun? Sorry, Miss Danica. Hindi ako familiar sa bintik. Hindi ako kasi naglalabas ng bahay. I'm really an introvert. Pero yeah, kung meron man, that may probably be it. Diba? So, tayo may adjustments tayo. Yung ginagawa niyo, kunyari lang, knock on wood kay Bidel Sam, baka masanay siya na laging gino-ghost ng jowa. So, baka maging kultura niya yun. So, she has to be careful din, di ba? So, again, ingat-ingat tayo at baka maging routine. Sometimes alam niyo yung prisoners condition, yung napamahal sila sa hostage taker nila, parang ganon. Nagkaroon sila nagkaroon sila ng feelings, ng emotions for their captors, parang ganon. So minsan, sometimes people who hurt us, baka doon kayo lalong napapol. So again, it can be a culture, baka makadevelop kayo ng culture na ganon. So be careful. So yeah. Again, iwas kayo sa mga bad vibes. Kaya para hindi makadevelop ng culture na unwanted. Yeah, you can call it unwanted. Okay, it's 2:52. So balik muna tayo. Sorry guys. I'll have to end my lecture muna. You can continue the PowerPoint file naman on your own time. Pero let's now go to our second performance task. Inagahan ko lang ng posting para at least hindi kayo mahirapan. So for the second performance task, guys, you are to do videos naman. Where in first performance task natin, you are to do an interview. Second performance task, you will try to act out. Okay? The performance task 2 can be done as a group or as a pair pala, sorry. the pairing can be flexible. You can have a pair from your classmate, or you can pair with your classmate, or you can pair with your own jowa na not from NU, whichever's the case. Pag syempre paired kayo, you will have the same grade. If not naman, kunyari kunyari yung mga may jowa dito kanina, they can pair with their jowa. Wag lang kay Sam kasi wala na siyang jowa. Pero alam niyo yun, sorry, naisingit ko pa. Pero yun nga, you can pair with friends, you can pair with loved ones naman for this activity. Anong gagawin? Una sa lahat, you will compare two kinds of cultures. Each pair should provide 6 examples. The 6 na scenes. Again, maiikli lang to parang ano lang to, skit lang. Hindi siya short film. Okay? 3 comparisons ng individualism versus collectivism. And then 3 more comparisons ng ethnocentrism versus xenocentrism. What are these? These are metaphysics that will be discussed on our asynchronous class. But you can, syempre, you can watch my examples here. Chinese girlfriends comparing North Chinese from South Chinese. Or dating Western guys versus dating Chinese guys. So ito yung mga comparisons dito, kunyari, about food, where they go, how they court you. So yun yung mga examples dito. Now, the metaphysics you can read naman from our soul searching or from soul searching na website. Ando naman yung lahat ng PowerPoint natin. Or you can just wait for our official thread on Thursday. Whichever's the case, yan po yung ating performance task 2. So, on our week 4 thread na pinost ko rin siya, please write down below. Write down very at the bottom pala. Please write down your desired partner at the comment section below. So, kung sino po yung desired partner nyo. I mean, sino yung gusto nyong kapartner na klase if you are to use the pairing sa loob ng classroom. If you want to do it alone and you would like to utilize your friend, your roommate, your jowa, then okay pa rin yun, di ba? Pero write down on the comment section. Pag jowa, please syempre, give distinction. My friend po outside NU, ganito pangalan. Or my jowa po outside NU, ganito pangalan. Or my jowa po outside the country, ito pa pangalan, parang ganon. So, just write it down below. Ayan, katulad yan. Si Anne and si Sam, yung dalawang middle natin, parehong, well, yung isa maganda, blooming and love life, yung isa, glooming. Sorry, last na yun, promise. So, yun nga. Okay, so you just write down the pairings at the bottom. Okay, para malaman natin kung sino i-expect kung magkaka-partner dito sa classroom. Ba? Like this one, kay Anne and kay Sam. And then, syempre, for the others then. Okay, so yan, try to watch the videos together. Makikita nyo ano yung categories. Diba? You have 3 or you have 2 pala. Ethnocentrism versus xenocentrism or individualism versus collectivism. Tapos gawa kayong 3 sets ng comparisons doon. Kunyari, so malamang 6 each yan. Kunyari, di ba? Comparison 1, yung pagkain. Kunyari, baboy ako kumain or dugit ako kumain. Si Anne malinis kumain. Yun yung unang skit namin. Di ba? Nagkakamay ako, tapos ang daming mumu sa lamesa, sa plato. Si Anne very prim and proper kumain. That's one example. Tapos sa next video naman, sa discipline. Kunyari ako mahilig ako maghilig ako maningit sa pila, tapos si Anne very disciplined, di ba? Hindi naniningit sa pila. Lastly, yun sa stoplight, di ba? Naka-red na yung pedestrian, tumatakbo pa rin ako. I don't care if there are upcoming vehicles. That's me being a jerk, di ba? That's what we call individualism. Kasi wala kang pake, you don't follow the rules. Ikaw lang, gusto mo lang yung sarili mo. What's beneficial only for you. So, ganun, you can have that as an example. So, depende sa inyo. Just try to watch first the video examples that I posted, and then feel free to ask me or ask through our videos if you have any questions relating to the content of your video. Again, skit lang po siya. Don't take it too seriously. Basta hopefully you'll enjoy doing it then. And yeah, enjoy it with your partner or with your peer, diba? For those with jowa, for those without, enjoy on your own. Promise, last na talaga yun kasi magdi-dismiss na tayo. Okay, so yeah, hopefully, nakatulong kahit paano, although the performance task is heavy on the Thursday topic natin. Hopefully nakatulong yung topic natin today just so you can discern more about our culture. Again, we have two material and non-material culture. Okay? So guys, maraming Sinaraw and the Miss Sinaraw, doon sa comment section, wag sa chat box natin today. Bagal ba tatlo? Uso ba threesome? Uy. Ay, uso sa inyo. Wow, grabe si Tanya. If possible, wag na mag-threesome. Always do on pairs lang muna. Mahirap mag-pair, mahirap mag-comparison pag tatlo yung tao. Okay? So you can do the activity online when you're doing video calls or streaming. You can do that or you can, ayun, pwede naman na mag-meet in person, di ba? You can do that then. It's all up to you, depending on how you will manage to do that. Pero again, if I were you, I will choose the easiest route and stick with video call if possible. Okay? So guys, thank you for joining me this afternoon. Pasensya na at sobrang haba ng discussion natin and I'll see you all on the next synchronous meeting. Bye!
Thank you po, sir.
Ako, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
Middle.
sir.
Tignan mo kung kailan nag-bye, doon
Thank
nagtaas
you,
ng kamay si
sir.
Middle.
Sir, may
Oh, Ann,
tanong
ano yun?
po.
Oh,
Sir, what time po mag-end yung attendance na essay po?
today is, essay? Anong
Yung
essay?
attendance na essay, sir.
Hindi naman essay yun.
Yung-
Ilang sentences lang naman yun. Maikli lang.
Oo nga,
Huwag
sir.
niyong,
Yung-
wag, baka
yung
essay naman to.
attendance.
Kala mo naman ng haba. Maikli lang yan. Kahit isang, ayun, tinan mo, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 na sentences lang yung akin. Hanggang 3 o'clock, magtali ka na. It's not, alas 3. Hanggang alas 3 lang tayo. Exage
wait
naman
lang, sir.
ito.
Gawin ko lang yung akin.
Sige, pala. Sige, bye-bye. Magsialis na kayo guys para makapaghabol kayo sa ano.
Thank you, sir.
Attendance. Thank you.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Bye. Salamat ulit.
Thank you po.
Saan po, sir,
Thank you po,
nagagalit?
sir.
Thank
Tama
you
ka na,
po.
sir.
Oo nga
Huwag
eh.
na ako dog showin.
Hindi ko dinadog show naman si Bidel.